What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is day number 8, numero ocho, jour numero 8. This is as much as I know. I would love to learn a little Italian, some Chinese. I'll get there. As you know, this is your GLP-1 workout to build muscles and shape so you look good in your outfits, so you love the body that you see in the mirror. GLP-1 was part 1. These workouts that we're going to do together is part 2. Without further ado, the equipment that you're going to need today will be everything. You're going to need your mat, your bench, your dumbbell, and your resistance band. Let's do a quick overview of the workout so you know what's coming. Move number 1 will be dumbbell sumo squats. Move number 2, resistance band, face pull. Move number 3, seated dumbbell shoulder press. And then move number 4 will be seated twist with your dumbbells. Okay, that was a quick overview. Now let's go into a little bit more detail so you know exactly how to do them. We said move number 1 was sumo squat. If you saw, I wrote 3 things that I would love for you to have for this class. The resistance band, there's a link in the bio. Bench, there's a link in the bio, and adjustable dumbbell so that you don't look like me having dumbbells all over the place. The cool thing about adjustable dumbbells is one dumbbell has multiple dumbbells in it. So one of them is a 5, a 10, a 15, a 20, 25, and so forth. You just click, 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 and then boom, you pull it out, and that's your dumbbell. So find something that's gonna challenge you for the sumo squat. Arms will be long between your legs, okay? Shoulders are coming in slightly. The first thing that's gonna move will be your hips. Think about a sumo wrestler when they walk into the ring, right? They're like this, they're wide. And then before they get in there, boom, boom, they stomp in, but their legs are wide. That's what we're trying to mimic. Toes are pointing slightly away from one another. Hips are moving first and coming back down. I'm gonna do it again facing sideways. Now, just because I'm going down doesn't mean that my spine, my back, is now rounding and facing the ground. Right now I'm standing up pretty tall. As I'm going down, my chest doesn't change. My hips went back, and then I come up, but my spine didn't change, okay? That is move number 1. Move number 2, cable face pull, but in our situation, we're doing resistance band face pull. So, we're gonna attach it to the door. We're gonna close the door, the hinge of the door. We're gonna pull on it, make sure it's not going anywhere. And then from here, we're gonna grab with each hand. We're gonna pull it up by our eyes and then let it go. We're pulling up so that our hands are near our temple, the sides of our face, up here, next to our eyes, and then we're releasing. So the arms are high. They're definitely high. Sometimes we do this, right? They're low. This time we're going high, okay? That is move number 2. Moving on to move number 3. We are doing seated shoulder press. You're gonna grab your dumbbell, you're gonna sit down, and we're going to press up. Doing the best that you can to keep your spine, your back nice and straight as we do this. If you want, because your bench is adjustable, why don't we lift it all the way up so that it helps you prop yourself up, so you could kind of lean against it as you come up and back down. Okay, we're going up and back down. When I'm coming down, I'm coming a little bit below parallel, and then I'm pressing up to the ceiling. Arms are by me. So right here, my hands are next to my ear. They're facing, they're looking, my fist is looking at my ear, okay? And then I'm going to press up to the ceiling. From here, they can touch, the dumbbells can touch as I come back down again in a nice straight line, okay? I don't want to start here or end here and then all of a sudden end back here. I want to follow a straight track, and I'm going down that exact track. Hand, again, is looking at my ear, all right? That was move number 3. And then 4, we're gonna sit on the ground, we're gonna find a dumbbell, and we're doing seated twist. So we're here, and we're gonna do the best that we can. This is hard. You're gonna lean back, lift your feet off the ground, and we're going side to side with your dumbbell. I'm gonna change direction so you get a different view. I'm gonna take this out of my way. Dumbbell in hand. I'm holding it underneath. I'm holding it like this. You can hold it like this. You can hold it like this. It doesn't matter, whatever you choose, okay? I'm gonna do it like this, or you know what? I'll hold it sideways, just like that. From here, if you have a really hard time lifting the legs off the ground, keep them. Keep the heels on the ground. And then we're just twisting, we're just moving side to side. The goal is to bring the dumbbell close to the ground, come back close to the ground. But we're leaning slightly back. At any point, if you need a break, put it down, catch your breath, and then again. If all of this is too much, we're right here. Just lean back, hold, 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 breathe, and then rest, and then do it again. All right, cool. So without further ado, let's get started. We are going to warm up the body. You need your mat, towel on your mat. You're gonna lie down on your mat, and let's get into the warm up. Let's do the knee in the body, one knee at a time. Again, thank you so much for coming. This means a lot. I hope you get a lot out of this. This is 30 days of GLP-1 muscle building workouts. You could do this at home. If you're traveling, you could do this in your hotel. All you need are a pair of resistance band, dumbbell, bench. Good. Most hotels do have gyms nowadays. You just gotta travel. If you're doing an Airbnb or VRBO, just travel with your bands and travel with, well, it's gonna be harder to travel with dumbbells. Just travel with your resistance bands. Perfect, good. And now we're doing spinal twists. You're gonna take that knee, hug it into the body. You're gonna take the knee and bring it across. Good, and the arm also comes across. And you're looking at that arm. Bring the knee back in the center to realign your spine, let it go. Hug the right knee in, or whichever knee it is. You're gonna guide that right knee over to the left using your left hand, and my right arm's gonna come out, and I'm looking at my right arm. Perfect, bring that right knee back in the middle. Let that right knee go. Bring the left knee in. Using my right hand, I'm gonna guide my left knee towards the ground while my left arm comes out, and I'm looking at that left hand. We're not here for too long. We're right back in the center with that left knee. We're letting it go. Bring the right in. Right comes down. Right arm reaches out, and you're looking at that right hand. Perfect. We're almost done. Bring it down. All right. Crucifix. Arms out to a T. Lift your left leg all the way up to the ceiling. Bring that left leg all the way across. Bring it back up and down. Lift your right leg up. Bring it across in a straight line all the way to the ground. See if you can touch something. If you can't, that's okay. Bring it back up and down. Good. Left up, left across. Left back across, left down. Right up, right across. Right back across, up and down. Keep doing this. And as you're doing it, focus on the breathing. So as you know, I've been working really hard on this fitness studio, and it is complete. It is 99.9999999% done. Just little tweaks I want to do here and there. Perfect. We're going to turn around on your belly. We're going to do crucifix. And one thing that did bother me, arms out to a T, we're going to reach the leg across. One thing that did bother me is these new mats that I installed, they're called horse stall mats. So literally the mats that horses walk on in the stalls, lay on in the stalls, this is what that they're using. So it's a gym hack that a lot of home gym owners are doing. So I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. But everybody said, warning, they smell horrible, like if you were to walk into a tire shop. I said, okay, and it's true. Hands by your chest, you're gonna push the ground away from you. And so I've been dealing with the smell for a few weeks now. Most people say it takes a few months for it to finally get better with ventilations and this and that. My neighbor the other day, and it come down, says to me, there's this thing they sell called an ozonator. It's a little device, you plug it, and it just kills all bacteria, kills everything, smells. I said, get out. And sure enough, I plugged it in last night. Today, I barely smell anything. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world in here. Perfect. Child pose. Knees out wide. Toes touch. We're going to rest our upper body between our knees. And breathe. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale it out. Perfect. All right, party people. Let's get this party started. So we said move number 1 was our sumo squat. So let's get ready for that. Grab your dumbbells. This is the break. We are starting in 15 seconds. Good. So let me get everything together. We have move number 1, sumo squat. Move number 2, we said, was resistant bands face pull. We have this going on. Boom, boom, boom. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. So hips move first. And come back up. Beautiful. Hips move first. There you go. And come back up. 30 seconds to go. Focus on your form. Ask yourself, are my arms long? That's number 1. Are my hips moving back first, or are my knees moving first? Your hips should be moving back first. And then while that's happening, is my upper body straight? Or for some reason, am I bending my back? Am I leaning forward? I should be straight, tall. My hips are going back, and I'm going up. 2 seconds. Awesome, good. Move number 1, done. Face pull. Let's do this. So we're gonna grab it. Again, I get this question a lot. How do I know how far to go? Oh, you'll know. There'll be a point where you try to do the move and you can't. So you want to at least be where the band is straight, it's not loose. Okay, so at least where it's straight, walk yourself to it, and then pull. See, is it still loose? Yeah, it is. Okay, so back up some. Again, let's pull by the eyes and release. Pull by the eyes and release. Good. A little goes a long way. Perfect. Athletic stance. So we're not standing tall. Right now I'm standing tall. We're not doing this, right? Think about a pyramid. Think about a triangle. The base is wide, which gives you more stability. We have 4 seconds. Pull by your eyes. Let it go. Pull by your eyes and let it go. Good. Next will be our seated shoulder press. Seated shoulder press. Have a seat. If you don't have a bench, you can still do this standing up. So it'll look like this. In 1 second, here we go. You'll do your athletic stance. So pretending like you're about to sit down, then stop, and then the arms go up and back down. I tend to lean back some when I'm standing. I don't like that, so I have to remind myself, okay, push your hips back, bring your chest forward, and then do it. And of course, using a mirror helps a lot. So that's why I use the bench, so I can push my back against it as I'm doing my shoulder press. Good. Breathe. Up, back down. Up, back down. Beautiful. If you're wondering what weight am I using, I'm using a 12. For the shoulders, for our purposes, there's no point in going too heavy. Find a weight that's going to challenge you but not kill you. Okay, seated twist. Coming up. I'm going to start with my feet down because I think most of us beginners are going to be right here. So feet are down, dumbbell in hand, and I'm not leaning back. I'm just twisting. Perfect. Good. If you got it in you, you can lean back a little, just 1 degree. Goes a long way. There you go. If you need a break, you take a break, catch your breath, round your back, grab your dumbbell, hit it again. We're about to finish round 1. Proud of you guys. Good. 1 second left. That's it. Nice. Okay. Move number 1, we have our sumo squat. Challenge yourself. If round 1 was too easy, then up the weight. Make it a little heavier for round number 2. Okay? We're starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Here we go. Sumo squat. Hips move first, arms are long, and back up. Good. I'm gonna turn a little bit so you kind of see different angles to make sure that you're matching what I'm doing. Perfect. Good. And one thing I want to see if you can do is when you come up, don't come all the way up. Come about 98% up. So the knees are going to still be bending. So I'm going all the way down and I'm going to come up to about a 98. This would be 100 with my legs straight. We're going to cut short of that and about 98 and then back down. Good. All right. Perfect. Face pull. Face pull. Resistance band. Face pull. Here we go. One in each hand. You're going to back up. And let's get it. Pull it in and let it go. Pull it in and let it go. You're doing great. You're doing great. I see you. Good. As always, I would love some comments. Let me know either in our school group or wherever you're seeing this. If it's YouTube, if it's Instagram, if it's TikTok, wherever it is, let me know like, hey, good workout today. Or, hey, that move, a little complicated. Can you break it down? Perfect. Good. Feedback is good. That way it lets me know if what we're doing is good. We'd actually make it harder, more challenging, easier. Perfect. All right, so that was move number 2. Move number 3, we know is seated dumbbell shoulder presses. If you don't have a bench and you don't want to stand, you can do it seated on the ground. It's a bit tougher, but it's possible. Okay, here we go. So last time I had my palms facing forward. If you want your palms facing each other, you definitely can. Neutral grip, you definitely can. Okay, you're more than welcome to give that a shot. So that's what I'm doing right now. And this is coming from someone who had, or should, get a shoulder surgery, but went to rehab, did my thing, and it is feeling good. So I definitely don't want to overdo it. That's why I say this is one of the moves where you don't need to go heavy. Perfect, good. Seated twist. You guys are almost there, we're almost done. When I get to this part of the workout, I'm like, man, we're done. We're pretty much done. Next round, we're gonna go a little harder. Maybe it's 1% harder, 2%, whatever that number is for you. Okay, here we go. And side to side, feet are off the ground, and I am going side to side. Perfect. Or you can put your feet on the ground if it's too much, and lean back a little while going side to side. Perfect. Breathe. There's no wrong way to hold the dumbbell, but if you hold it like this, it's kind of like in the way, right? You don't want to hold it up and down. You want to turn it sideways. That way it's not hitting your belly or hips or thighs or anything like that. Okay, round 2 is done. Moving on to the last one. This is it. This is it. Sumo squat. Here we go. Grab your dumbbell. And I should probably say when you bend down to grab your dumbbells, make sure your back is not rounded, right? You want to always pick things up with a flat back. Here we go. Last time doing our sumos. Hips down and come back up. Not 100%, but about 98% up, and then fully back down. 98% up and down. That means the knees are still bent slightly, and you're coming back down. Beautiful, beautiful. And at this point of the workout, this is where the burn starts to happen, right? If it hadn't already. But what do we know? What do I always say? This is the time where you want to override that conversation that's going on inside yourself saying, this is hard. I want to quit. I think I've done enough. Why am I doing this? Let me take a break. That voice we want to shush it. Just shut up. Don't want to hear it. I got goals, okay? I'm here for a reason. Listening to you is going to keep me where I was. I got goals. I'm trying to get somewhere new. Here we go. Grab your resistant band. Face pull. Hands by your eyes. Just outside your eyes, a good 2 to 3 inches outside your forehead, your temple, and back in. Good. 3-4 inches outside your temples and back in. So you're basically right outside your eyebrows. I'm trying to find different language to use, different cues. Good. Perfect. We're still in our athletic stance. Beautiful. Good. Bring it in and out. It will burn, but we want that. That's the muscle letting us know that whatever we're doing is working. Beautiful. We're not just wasting time. It's actually working. Nice. And now shoulder press. Again, adjust the weight to make it lighter, make it heavier. By this point, you're either the same weight or lighter because it's going to start to add up. It compounds. It adds up. Ready? Here we go. Press up, back down. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. You want to push up with the same tempo up, same tempo down. You don't want to explode up and then gently bring it down, or you don't want to go down up too slow and then just let it drop. Same energy up, same energy down. Same speed up, same speed down. Beautiful. Breathe. Good, we're almost there. Single digits, and you know what this means? This means we have uno more, uno más. Uno more. How about uno más? Okay, here we go. Ready? We're gonna lean back. It's gonna sound crazy, but back in the day of, what was it, AIM, AOL Instant Messenger, I do believe, I may sound a little crazy, but I do believe I was the first one to say uno más. And then all of a sudden, I started seeing it everywhere. And you're like, how did you come up with uno más? Well, I was raised by a Mexican woman. So I was learning my Spanish. I was speaking Spanish. And so for the fun of it, one day I was just like, uno más. And started using it online. Here we go. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Day number 8. Thank you so much for coming. If this was beneficial, if you think someone, just one person can get something out of this, please share. I'll see you all next time.